And yeah, today's sequence is really inspired by, you guys can't see them because I'm blocking them, but Casey and Danny, and kind of the circle of life that we've gone through together. We were just talking about it, but when I was first doing my yoga teacher trainings, the three of us would go in Casey's garage and I would practice on them before I ever got certified. So it feels cool to kind of have this come full circle. And then you'll see that same movement on your mat today as we move through, you know, about a 45-minute flow. You'll go kind of around your mat in a mandala. And if at any point you guys can't hear me, write something in the chat box, or if it gets loud, let me know. We've never done this before, so we're gonna try it out. With that, find your way on your mat. Yeah, I'll press play on your phone. Casey's my music today, which is fun. It's Vino and Vinyasa, as always. So Danny and I have white wine. Casey's a water crew girl today. But we're gonna start your playlist in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Go ahead and press play. You'll start with Rise by Jason Mraz and find your child's pose. So spread your knees out really, really wide at the back of your mat. And take a few moments here to just ground down into your breath, to start to feel the way that your cycles awaken. Big breath in. Big open mouth exhale. Start to find a little bit of exhale. 2 more just like that. Inhale, fill, fill, fill. Open mouth exhale, let something go. Let it be heavy. Last one here. Get a little bit louder and fuller with your inhale. Breathe in. Open mouth, heavy and thick. Let it go. And then maybe you take a little bit more time in your child's pose, or maybe you start to move, start to press weight into your palms. Keep your knees out really wide. And then inhale, just shift forward, drop your pelvis, lift your heart for a modified cow pose. Knees stay really wide here. And then exhale, press it back, child's pose. Yeah, keep going with those movements, connecting your breath to your body. Really starting to feel the way that you can find that full cycle, that full circle, the beginning and the end of each breath, of each movement, as you find your place on your mat here. Take as many as feel good. And maybe if the wide knees aren't working for you today, you can take a neutral tabletop and take some traditional cat-cow. About 4 more rounds here. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Come up this time to a neutral tabletop. Bring your palms right underneath your shoulders and then your hips right over your knees. Start to pitter-patter out the tops of your feet. Make a little bit of noise. And then find some stillness here. Ground down through your left palm. Inhale, right palm goes all the way up to the sky. Small circles through your wrist. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Take that right palm all the way under your left. Maybe you walk your left fingertips out a little bit in front of you. Maybe you take a half bind. Really whatever works, whatever allows you to find the full cycles of your breath. Breathe in. Get a little bit deeper as you twist on your exhale. Slowly as it feels good, bring your left palm back by your ear. Inhale, press all the way up, right palm to the sky. Small circles through your wrist, inhale. Exhale, back to neutral tabletop, switch it out. This time, right palm is your base. Left fingertips up high, small circles, breathe in. Exhale, thread the needle, take it all the way under. Left ear taps to your mat this time. Hips go high in the sky, and then maybe you walk those fingertips all the way out in front of you, or you take that half bind. allowing your breath to get a little bit deeper into your body, a little bit fuller with your twist. Breathe in. Twist deeper, breathe out. Slowly walk your top palm back by your ear. Press down through your right. Inhale, lift your left fingertips tall. Inhale. Exhale, back to tabletop. This time, curl your toes. Hips go high to the sky. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out right, then left. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Head and neck hang really heavy. Give yourself just a few rounds here to start to feel this inverted shape in your body. Yeah, and now really press down through your palms. And then find a little bit of stillness through your legs. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, crawl your feet behind your palms, ragdoll pose. Head and neck hang really heavy here. Shake it out, yes. Shake it out now. Notice what happens in your body as your head goes a little bit lower than your chest and your heart. And then slowly plant your palms on your mat. Pinky toe your feet to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins, flat spine, engage your core. Exhale, forward fold, dive it down. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana, arms sweep high to the sky. Ground down through all four corners of your feet, and then drop your shoulders so that your neck has a little bit more space to breathe. Big inhale. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Left arm goes in front of you, right arm goes behind you. Keep your hips square towards the top of your mat. And maybe you take a slight cactus shape in your arms to get your twist a little bit deeper. Nice, team. Inhale, mountain pose, arms come back to center. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Left arm behind, right arm in front. Square in those hips, even weight through both feet. Inhale, mountain, get tall. This time, exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms, expose your heart. Inhale, re-extend, arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana, rinse it out. Find what works. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips go up and back. Take one big round, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Yeah, one more just like that. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, let's flow. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, fingers reach tall. Exhale, forward fold, get low. Halfway lift, breathe in. High to low plank, breathe out, find your rhythm. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Get straight into the third round. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, stand tall, mountain pose. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, Tadasana, take it up. Exhale to the left. Take it up, inhale. Baby back bend, expose. Inhale, reach fingers high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, reset. High to low plank, take it home. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. 2 full cycles of breath here. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. One more just like that, breathe in. Breathe out. We'll add on a little bit. Inhale, reach your right heel high to the sky. Square your hips, flex your toes a lot. Press down through all 10 fingertips and head hangs heavy, breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, plant your foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana, arms go all the way up to the sky. And then really ground down through those front left toes. Inhale to find a little bit of length here. Exhale, open arm twist to the right, left arm in front, right arm behind you. So just like we had in mountain pose, but taking a slight variation in the legs here. How can you still keep your hips square while finding that twist from your mid-spine? Yeah, inhale, Crescent lunge, arms reach high. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the side of your mat. Commit to that bend in your front knee, and then roll your shoulders down and back a little bit. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. Shake out through your hips, get really tall and wide. And then make sure that your feet are actually facing the front of your mat. So toes face forward, big inhale. Exhale, skandasana to the back. Bend into your left knee. Flex your right toes a lot. No, it's okay if your heel lifts. So you can take maybe the heel lifts here to find a deeper stretch in your inner thighs. Maybe you plant that heel down and you start to build a little bit more heat in your thighs, whatever you need, but take your breaths here. Really press through your palms if that's the place that works, or hands can come just beneath you to find a little bit more support. 2 more big full cycles. Last one, big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Crawl your feet to your left knee. Inhale, low lunge twist to the back of your mat. Left fingertips rise. Right arm plants down. Big inhale. Feel that twisting sensation. Breathe in. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana takes you all the way home, facing the back of your mat. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 cycle, reset, inhale. Big exhale, let it go. Facing the back of your mat, inhale, reach your left heel high, square your hips. Find that big long line of energy that keeps bringing the cycle within you. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Ground down through your left. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Really solid in your front left foot. Allow your back right heel to stack over your toes to find that strength and stability. Breathe in. Exhale, open arm twist. So facing the left side of your mat this time. Right fingertips in front, left fingertips behind, really solid through your front left foot. Notice how you're squeezing your inner thighs together to find a little bit more stability and strength here. Yeah, inhale, crescent, arms just neutralized. Exhale, warrior two, open up side of your mat. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. Get really big and full with it. Toes point towards the front of your mat. Breathe in. This time, exhale, skandasana to the top of your mat. So bend into your right toes, left toes flex. No, it's okay if your heel lifts here, if your palms have to plant down. Notice if your heart is opening up a little bit more, if you can press into your palms, if that's where they are, to allow that full circle in your upper body with your palms pressed, connecting the energy lines. Big breath in. Stay for your exhale. Yeah, let it feel good. Slowly walk your palms, top of your mat, ground down through your left. Inhale, low lunge twist, open up through your right. Let that twist through your entire spinal column. Be big and bold. Breathe in. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, all the way home at your own pace. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Bigger breath out. That's your sun B. We'll flow it through 2 times. Breath to movement. Inhale, reach your right heel high to the sky. Exhale, low lunge all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale, crescent arm sweep high. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Get really big and bold. Exhale, skandasana to the back of your mat. Bend into your left knee. Inhale, low lunge twist. Left arm rises. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Straight into the left side. Reach your left heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Ooh, stable in your hips. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, side of your mat. Inhale, star pose. Shake into it. Get tall. Exhale, skandasana to the top of your mat. Bend into your right. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right palm high, left palm grounded. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 2 cycles, reset. Find your breath, find your rhythm. Inhale. Open mouth exhale. One more just like that, even bigger. Breathe in. Breathe it out. So we'll add on to that flow. Reach your right heel high. Exhale, low lunge all the way through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist, hold, and pause right here. So take a moment to feel that twist through your spine, just like you did the first time you were here. Engage your inner thighs to find that stability, and then ground down through your front foot. Back palm comes either to your back thigh or to your lower back. And then inhale, exalted warrior. Reach your left fingertips up towards the sky. Keep squeezing into your inner thighs to find that stability. Allow this to expose your heart. Big breath in. And then exhale, open up warrior two. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out, get really big. Exhale, skandasana to the back, left knee bends. Inhale, low lunge twist, left fingertips up high. This time, hold right here, ground down through your right fingertips. Start to roll onto that knife edge of your foot. Inhale, side plank. Hold your side plank right here, grounding down through your right palm, reaching tall through your left fingertips. You got 4, 3, 2, chaturanga, rinse it out. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Never a bad thing to have some more dog friends in yoga. Inhale, reach your left heel high to the sky. Exhale, low lunge all the way through. Inhale, crescent takes you tall. Exhale, open arm twist over to the left side of your mat. Left arm behind you, right fingertips in front. And then find stability through your hips right here. And then slowly start to work your left fingertips either to your outer thigh or your lower back. Inhale, exalted warrior. Expose your heart facing the back of your mat. Take a few breaths here, even if your legs start to shake. How can you lift up higher to lift your heart to the sky? 2 more cycles, get really deep into your body and breath. Start to find that connection, what allows you to keep going in that rhythm. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two, open up side of your mat, bend into your left knee. Inhale, star, heels in, toes out. Exhale, skandasana, top of your mat, bend into your right knee. Ground down through your left palm. Inhale, low lunge twist, right fingertip to the sky. And then slowly start to roll onto that knife edge of your left foot. Stack your right foot on top. Press up into that side plank, into Vajrasana, hold and breathe. You got 4. You got 3. Keep it really strong in your body. Last 2. And 1. Chaturanga or just down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more just like that. Make some noise. Inhale. Audible HA. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, drop down to your knees, towel off. Grab some water, grab some wine, whatever you need. We'll do a quick set of core, and then we'll keep twisting. We'll keep moving all the way around the mat. So once you're ready, find your way on your back into a sit-up-like position, and you'll ground down through your lower spinal column, and then bring your legs just above your hips. So knees are bent just above your hips. You guys see me, hopefully. Extend your body all the way out long. Inhale. Exhale, crow crunch. So just like you're doing crow pose, but you're on your back right here, right? Elbows connect to the tops of your thighs. Press into your palms. Find that little round through your spine. So it's inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Keep it going. Find that rhythm that works. Maybe it's fast, maybe it's slow. Know what you need here to keep finding that pressure, to keep building a little bit stronger, to feel like your palms are stamping up. Nice, Sam. Yes, Brett. Nice, Adi. Just a few more. You're almost there. Go, Gina. You got 4. Nice obs. Last 3. Get it, Tate. Last 2. And 1 needs to chest hug it in. Take a quick reset. Maybe you take some small circles clockwise and then counterclockwise. Notice if your heart rate feels like it's elevated. Notice what happens is you find those cyclical motions in your body that allow you to find healthy patterns. 1 more inhale. 1 more bigger exhale. Slowly rock and roll the length of your mat, and then come all the way into a high plank, giving you a little bit more core stability. Ground down through your palms right here. See if you can find a little bit more length through your neck to create that space between your shoulders and your ears. You got 4. You got 3. Down dog in 2. And 1. Hips go high. Reset. Big breath in. Big breath out. Yeah, take 2 more just like that. Find the place that allows you to get a little bit deeper, a little bit fuller into your body. 1 collective cycle. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach your right heel high. Square your hips, flex your toes a lot. Exhale, low lunge. Bring it all the way to the top of your mat. Whew. Inhale, crescent lunge. This time, hands come to heart center. Shift your weight forward, a little bit more twisting. Revolved crescent lunge. Hook that left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Option to drop down to your back left knee if you want. Option to open up your arms. Beautiful, Danny. And then hold right here. Give yourself about 4 full cycles. See if you can get a little bit deeper into that twist on each breath in and on each breath out. See if your core gives you a little bit more stability. Yeah. Last 4. Last 3. Star pose in 2. And 1. Inhale, star, open up to the side of your mat. Big breath in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Just dive your body down. Keep your legs exactly as they are. Maybe you shake out your head, yes. Maybe you shake it out, no. Maybe you want a slight bend through your knees. Wherever you're at, big breath in. And then on your exhale, fold a little bit deeper. 1 last cycle here, breathe in. Open mouth, HA. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins. Walk your palms to the back of the mat, runner's lunge. So pinky toe your left toes all the way out to the top of your mat. Maybe you drop down through your back right knee. Maybe you find your way on your forearms or your palms, but you're facing the back of your mat this time, right? So it gives you the opportunity to trust your body when maybe you don't have that visual to rely on. It gives you some space to release without having to worry about anything. To know that your body is telling you exactly what to do, and that's perfect as it is. How can, in this whole cycle, how can you find a little bit of a deeper release, a place where you can let go, a place where maybe you've been holding on, but as everything starts, it also finishes and then creates space to start again. 2 more rounds. Breathe in. Bigger breath out. 1 more just like that. Inhale. Let it go. Exhale. If you're on your forearms, slowly press up to your palms. Curl your back left toe, curl your back right toes. And then inhale, 3-legged down dog. So left heel goes up to the sky. There it is. Maybe you shake your leg out a little bit. Big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 big inhale. 1 big exhale. Let's find it on the other side. Inhale, reach your left heel high once again. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat, trust your body. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise tall. Exhale, hands come to heart, revolve, crescent lunge. So hook your elbow to the outside of your left knee. Find more stability through your left top foot. And then maybe if you want on this side, you can float your arms open to find that big open twist. Allow your inhales to fill you and your exhales to twist you a little bit deeper, a little bit fuller. Know that your inner thighs are there to support you. So the more that you engage them, the more they'll allow you to stay stable and strong. You got 4. Keep breathing, stick with it. You got 3, nice case. Last 2. And 1, inhale, star pose, open up to the side of your mat, big breath in. This time, if it feels good, if you crave it, palms come behind your lower back. Inhale, puff up your chest. Find that big exposing heart opener, big inhale. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold with a slight bind. Head shakes out. Maybe your shoulders find a little bit of a rhythm, a little bit of a dance here. Notice if you can let your neck release a little bit deeper, a little bit more fully. And if at any point the bind doesn't feel good in your body, just bring your palms to a place that does feel good. Maybe that's on your mat. Get even fuller with your final 2 rounds here. Big inhale. Big open mouth exhale. Drop your palms back down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, neutralize out your spine. Exhale, runner's lunge to the top of your mat. Slowly pinky toe your right toes out to the top. Maybe you drop down onto your forearms. Maybe that left knee finds space beneath you. See if you can give your neck a little bit of a bigger release. See if you can find the sweetness in your runner's lunge. What does it mean to release after you find a pattern that starts to feel comfortable? What does it mean to you to start to give yourself the space and time to let that pattern, that cycle, that rhythm, whatever it is to you, settle in? Breathe into the tightness in your hips if you're feeling it. 2 more full rounds just for you, just at your own pace. And then as it feels good, slowly press up to your palms if you're on your forearms. Curl your back left toes. Inhale, 3-legged downward facing dog. Send that front foot all the way back. Shake it out. Head and neck really heavy. Big inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. 2 cycles at your own pace, just for yourself. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll keep floating around that mat space. Inhale, look to the top of your space. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. This time, inhale, chair pose. Sink low into your hips and your heels. Find a little bit of stability back into your inner thighs, right? You can almost feel like I'm packing your outer hips to give you a little bit more support. And then slowly start to ground down through your left foot. Flutter your right toes. Lift them all the way up. Yeah. And then exhale, eagle on the right. So wrap your right arm all the way underneath and around your left. Wrap that right foot up and over your left. Maybe you find the single wrap. Maybe your toes wrap all the way behind your left calf. And maybe you take the bear hug here and just use your toes as a kickstand. So we'll get into a little bit more balancing, but we'll still play around on your mat space. See if you can get lower into that hip space, into your body. See if you can use your core and your inner thighs. There they are again to keep you stable and strong. Nice. And then still pressing down through that left foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Unravel your arms, reach your fingertips high. Balance through your right foot. Ground down through your left like a really strong pillar here. Hold 4. Nice. Hold 3. Moving into airplane in 2. Keep pressing down through that left foot. Send your right heel straight behind you. Intentional with your core. Arms flutter behind you. Nice, Case. Nice, Dan. You guys got it. One more big inhale here. Keep grounding down through that left foot. Drop your palms to the mat, standing split. Yeah, reach your right toes all the way up towards the sky. One more inhale here. And then tuck your right knee back behind your left foot. Find seated cow face pose, one of my favorite transitions. Sit down on your mat. Work to see if you can stack your knees over one another. And if that's not accessible, you guys got it. Work to sit here to find that stack and that length in your spine. Or maybe if this feels good, take a slight fold in your upper body. So you're in this like bound forward fold. Commit to your breath as a tool to keep you strong but supported and stable. Notice the way that this intertwining in your body creates that system, that pattern, that healthy rhythm that keeps you committed and strong. You guys look stellar. And then slowly from this folded position, rise your body all the way back up. And then you'll take your way into a wide-legged forward fold to the back of your mat. So you're gonna fully unravel. Yep, you guys got it. Yeah, and then just let head and neck hang really heavy. Shake out through your hips, just like you were in a ragdoll in the beginning. Big inhale. Big open mouth exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana, take it home. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog, big inhale. Deeper open mouth exhale. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Inhale, chair pose, stable through your hips and your heels, grounding back down through your inner thighs. Finding a little bit more length through your spine as you take a slight tuck in your tailbone. Yeah, and then this time ground down through your right foot. Hover your left toes, wrap your left arm underneath to find your eagle pose, your eagle vines. Trust that the back of your mat is where you're supposed to be right now. Trust that that's exactly the place in the pattern and the cycle that is where your body needs a little bit more strength, is where your body can surrender to the sensation in your inner thighs and your legs. You got 4. See if you can get a little deeper. Last 3, nice team. 2. Ground down through those right toes. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Rise really tall. Roll your shoulders down. And then see if you can feel that strength of a pillar right underneath your foot through your right toes. Big breath in, reset. Exhale, airplane pose. Your core allows you to get really long. It's all about the intention that you move with here, right? It doesn't matter really what the shape looks like. It's just about how you feel as you move through it. Keep that length in your spine. Last 4. 3, you guys crush. 2. Slowly release your palms down to your mat, standing split. Left heel lifts a little bit higher for a sweet release. Inhale. Exhale, bend that left knee right behind your right toes. Find seated cow face pose just at the back of your mat this time. Work to keep stacking knees on top of one another to get a little bit more openness in your hips. And then if that feels good, you can start to slowly fold over your legs. And know if that feels like it's too much, you can just bring your knees wide to like a butterfly position. Trust that your body knows what it's doing. Your body's crushing it. If you're folded over, slowly, slowly rise. Big breath in. And then unravel, find your way all the way around back to the top of your mat. Head and neck heavy, legs wide. Sway it out side to side. Big inhale. Sweet HA exhale. This time, start to bring your feet right underneath your shoulders and your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. And then option here for crow pose Bakasana. Palms come right underneath, about 6 feet in front of you, right underneath your shoulders. Bend into your triceps and then work to shift the weight in front of you, gripping down through your fingertips. Maybe you start to hover one foot. Maybe you hover the next. But wherever you're at, keep playing around with it. Nice stand, nice case. Really keep that grip in your palms. Feel that cat-like shape through your spine. For 4. For 3, find your child's pose in 2. And 1, child's pose is your release. Head and neck go down to your mat. Release your palms to the top. You got 4 cycles here as they feel good, as they work with your body. Take about 2 more cycles, getting really full, really complete. On your next inhale, slowly rise up to tabletop. And then exhale, downward facing dog, pedal it out. Starting to wind down. Inhale, reach your right heel high to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon on the right. Bring your right shin so it's parallel to the top of your mat or just close to. Uncurl your back toes and then take 1 round of breath. 1 inhale here, strong and tall and proud pigeon. Inhale. Exhale, sleeping pigeon. Drop down through your shoulders and your upper body. And if this doesn't feel good in your body, you can always take supine figure 4, which is just rolled over on your back with your legs crossed in a figure 4 position to still get that stretch in your hips. As you breathe into the sensations in your body, how can you become aware of how your heartbeat is maybe coming back to that neutral state? How is it possibly that your heart is finding where it started, is finding its home base? How does this folded safety allow you to get a little bit deeper, fuller through your hips? On your next inhale, slowly press up through your palms, curl your back left toes. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Reach your right heel all the way up. Shake out through your leg. Maybe you flip your dog if that's what you crave, if that's what you want right here. Beautiful. And then inhale, slowly make your way back to a downward facing dog. Reach your left heel all the way up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, half pigeon on the left. Parallel your left shin to the top of your mat. Walk your palms back by your hips. Inhale, lift your heart. Breathe in, find that sweetness. Exhale, sleeping pigeon. Find the folds. Allow that same sense of safety and security to come into your body on the second side. Notice what happens is you just release and surrender into something that happens to your hips. As you come back to your heartbeat, those sensations, what feels familiar about them? And then what maybe feels new? What feels like it's built on something in the past, but is so very purely in the present? Is what you've had a foundation for, but maybe just now it's showing up in your body. It's coming into the place that you can put a name to it. You can recognize it. One more big cycle, breathe in. Even bigger, breathe out. Slowly uncurl your toes, press up to your palms. Inhale, three-legged downward facing dog. Send your leg up high, shake it out. Maybe you flip. Whatever you want a little bit more of, whatever you need here. And then as it feels good, find your way to downward facing dog. Yeah. One breath in. One big breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, drop down to your knees. Start to sit all the way up onto your knees. Stack your hips over your knees and then find your shoulders over your hips. Moving into camel pose. Hands come behind your lower back. Allow them to find a sense of security here and stability. I keep saying it, but it's so important. Find that equal pressure from your palms to your lower back. Roll your shoulders down. Big breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly lift your heart. Slowly, slowly let your gaze track over whatever is above you. Focus more on lifting up and out of your heart and chest space, on keeping the strength and stability for your lower back. 4, 3, 2. Just as slowly as you went into it, unravel your body. Come to seated on your hips and your heels. Place your palms down on your thighs. Close your eyes. Notice if your heart in its X position feels different. How are the ways that you've awakened familiar feelings that are maybe just coming to the forefront? How does what you experience contribute to the patterns that you continue to live, the cycles that you continue to find, those healthy places of repetition? Big breath in. Big breath out. One more, even fuller, even louder. Inhale. HA, exhale. Place both hands over your heart, fully encompassing your heartbeat. That ever consistent, constant place of repetition, safety, security. Breathe in. Big breath out. Slowly rock over to one hip. Extend your legs out straight in front of you. And then make your way all the way down onto your back. We'll take one more round of heart openers here. So moving into bridge pose. Plant the soles of your feet down to your mat. This is like Danny's favorite class sequence. And then as you find the soles of your feet really heavy into your mat, press down and then slowly start to lift your hips up. Notice if you crave a little bit more lift in your heart, create somewhat of a shelf with your shoulders just to lift your heart a little bit higher. Slightly tuck your chin into your chest if it's overextended to find that neutral middle ground. Press down through your palms. Breathe in. And then slowly exhale, come down to neutral spine, lower your hips, knock your knees into touch for fallen bridge. Knock your knees in towards one another. Maybe you rock out your hips. And then for this second round, option to take bridge again, or if you crave it, feel free to move into wheel pose. I'll cue for wheel, but no bridges here for you. So for wheel, plant down through your heels. Flip your palms so that your fingertips are facing your toes. And then roll your shoulders down. Press all of your weight into your palms. And then press up, starting with the top of your head. Know that it's okay if maybe your shoulders and palms aren't in one big straight line, but do what you can here to find that exposure if you crave it. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Just to slowly fall out of it. Knock your knees in towards one another. Place both hands over your heart. Big inhale. Big exhale. Give your moment to this body, to the way that your body responds to patterns, to heartbeats, to things that feel familiar but new every time that you experience them. Hug your knees into chest center, find a slight little squeeze where it feels good. And then keep your right knee in really tight to your chest. Send your left leg long. Take small circles up and around your right side body. Big inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Drop that right knee all the way over to the left side of your body. Feel the twist as your shoulders anchor down in your space. Big inhale. And then big exhales, you twist a little bit deeper. Knees hug back into chest center. Move into happy baby. Maybe you capture the outside edges of your feet. Maybe you rock side to side. And then hug your knees back into chest center. One more. This time, left knee comes in tight, right leg goes long. Small circles up and around that left side body, giving your body a little bit more stimulation. Inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Drop your knee over to the opposite side. Gaze goes over in opposition of your knee. Maybe your eyes blink closed. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more just like that. Inhale, fill, fill, fill. Deep exhale. Knees hug all the way in. Find your tight, tight ball. Connect your forehead to your knees. Get as small as you need and crave here. Inhale. Exhale, welcome to your Shavasana. Allow your head and neck to hang really heavy in your space. To release whatever sensations are showing up in your jaw and clench it. Maybe release your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Maybe soften that third eye space right between your eyebrows. Allow your shoulders to roll down and know that I'll guide you out when it's time. And then if your body feels ready, start to awaken your Shavasana. Start to twinkle out your fingertips and your toes. Maybe you roll into your wrists and your ankles. Maybe you take a big, full good morning stretch, extending yourself to all four corners of the mat. And then knees hug into chest center. Roll over to your favorite side for supported fetal position. Finding that place that is so familiar, but every time you come back to it, there's something new. There's something that, even though it's a cycle, it's a pattern that you know so well, that allows you to awaken each time. What's new every single time you come back to it? What's waiting for you to explore? If you feel ready, press up to a comfortable seat towards the top of your mat. Thumbs press equally from right into left into heart center. Big, big inhale. Fill up through chest and lungs. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. If it feels right to you, thumbs come near third eye center, that seat of intuition. One more inhale to lift and lengthen through the crown of your head, to ground down through your sit bones. Fill up. Exhale, bow forward to seal it in, to let it go, to find the balance of the familiarity and the newness. Thank you. Happy Friday, Vino and Vinyasa. Hopefully this wasn't too loud for you guys with all the wind roaring. We're still gonna play around with some different setups, but from now on, you'll probably have these two familiar faces in class with me. Really, that's what class was inspired by, was the way that kind of as a friendship, the three of us, can't even see Casey over there, but as a friendship, the three of us have really found this cycle. And it was my first day back in San Francisco today, and it just feels like no time has passed, but also so much time has passed in the best way. So I hope you have those people in your life. I hope you find it in other people, in yourself, whatever it may be. And I'll see you guys very soon. Have a really great day. Cheers. Have a happy Friday night.
Thanks, Layla. Thank you, Layla. Loved it.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Layla.
Mwah.